All right, you guys. So I want you guys to help me flag this guy down. Um, there are a lot of people that are entertained by his stupidity, but he's having a meltdown. If you guys don't mind going to his channel, first of all, I'm not this person's enemy. This person's enemies are totally in control of him. Okay, so I'm not going to sit up here and go back and forth with him and do all of that stuff. But I will tell you that if you look at Mike Mills's platform, and I think we're going to go back over to it and I'm going to play it for you. This is the example of a man under demonic mind control that is allowing his enemies to control him. So you can't take any kind of credibility away from me. Look at what you're doing. My enemies would never have me in that way. Not anywhere. And he's stepping over the line because now he's trying to pretend that he's some kind of spiritual authority over here, and he's not. In fact, guys, he is an informant though for the Narkies, because he's now back to telling the same lies that this Cat Smith chick told. I've never met Cat Smith, so he's so dumb and uninformed that he thinks he's roasting me, but he's actually on self roast because I've never met Cat. And all those people are sitting back laughing at him. And trust me, there's a lot of family members that are watching and they really don't like you. Like, I got family that's watching him right now. I got people that love me that's watching him. Okay? Because he thinks that my family hates me. My family actually doesn't hate me. They wanted me back in Kansas City. They wanted me where they wanted me to be. This dude is making a fool of himself. Help me flag him so that he can stop. Because right now, it's so weird because he's literally like a zombie right now. I want to show that to you guys. He is literally, you know what? I've got a smart TV. Hold on. Let's take this in the other room, y'all. We got to get into this today. And first of all, Tina, Mike, all of you fake people, all of you ridiculous people, none of y'all have any spiritual authority. None of you. Okay? In fact, it's just dumb leading dumber to more dumbness. He on there lying, saying that Tina Turnup, the prostitute, is an ordained high priestess. Y'all better go help him because spirit gonna get him. They are going to mess that boy up. They gonna mess that boy up, y'all. I'm serious. Especially when I get to calling Kali Ma. And y'all know just invoking her name, her and Lilith, is gonna be some stuff. But he gonna end up something like I feel like something bad is gonna happen to him because he's over there lying on the spirit. Tina ain't even barely left the barn. How's she gonna be an ordained high priestess? So, when you start to mess with my business, dude, or if actually you're not messing with it, but the fact that you're trying. You understand me? And I know he's probably listening. Hold on, guys. I want y'all to see this meltdown that Mike Mills is having. It's so ridiculous. He's obviously jealous of me, and I knew that. I already knew Mike was jealous of me. The last time he came over here, I had paid up my credit card and all of that, and we're getting ready to move. And I don't think Mike wants me to move. He was talking real negatively about me moving, y'all. Mike, that stuff ain't gonna work. You realize that you realize that now when I move, you're not gonna know where I'm at. Y'all know when I move out of here, I'm not gonna tell Mike Mills where I'm moving to. Y'all already know it. And he's definitely gonna beg to know where I'm at whenever he is done on. I don't know what his problem is right now, but dude, don't speak on my spiritual gifts because you don't know about them. Hold on. It's ridiculous, y'all. It is ridiculous. Go and flag Mike Mills down live. Flag him down. He's going to end up hurting himself. Here we go. Hold on. I'm gonna go to his channel so you guys can hear him have a meltdown on why you guys need to flag him. He needs to be flagged. Hold on. Can you? There we go. There's the channel. And then he's on there trying to speak like he's a spiritual authority. He's suicidal. Now, guys, I've got screenshots of where Mike Mills is suicidal, and I will be exposing him today. Okay, Mike, I will be exposing the fact that you are suicidal. And he actually is, because he's, the stuff that he's doing, and I don't even have to touch no candle. My spirits is going to have you. They going to handle this dude, and y'all already know it. Go flag him down so that it won't be so bad on him, because he's going to get messed up.
On the fact that he fucked a mentally retarded grown woman. I'm harping on it, but he's doing a whole show on it, and it has nothing to do with him. You guys are retarded over there on Real Gay Radio.
First of all, I'm not retarded, Mike. Y'all, let's get this out.
Now, Simply for them Cities keeps talking about my son catching the STD. Dude, why are you worried about now you want to hop on my son's dick now, Simply? What's good with these things? What is really good? These is men. These is men. And y'all men in this sector act like the men in this sector act
he let himself get way too out of control. He's out of control.
On some bitch made shit.
Go flag him down, y'all. He's over at the Mike Mills channel. He's got a pink and red picture because he hates his dark skin. Is this channel right here. This channel right here. Go flag that one down, y'all. Just go flag it. And let me tell y'all something. This is the example of the black man that feels bad about himself. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something that y'all don't know about Mike Mills. Mike Mills is 5'3" and a quarter in height. Okay? Now, guys, I know that Mike Mills is my twin flame. He is. Unfortunately, he is. I can live with it because I can just go and get a husband. I don't have to be. Remember I told y'all you don't have to be with your twin flame? But he's 5'3". And y'all know what? I actually like shorter men. I know my father wouldn't agree with that because my father is like 6 foot tall something, and he didn't really want me to be with no short men. Okay. He would, my fathers would expect more of me. My father would not have wanted me dating this guy. Okay. Just based off of his height. So I was able to accept him, and he's only 5'3" tall. Okay.
All day long. Watching homeless people get hot dogs and complaining about it. I get my dick sucked and get paid for it. He calls me a simp.
Now, here's another thing that I want to tell y'all. Okay, he's saying, let's just, because this is pretty diabolical. Y'all ladies hit the thumbs up. Thank you. This is pretty diabolical. Um, y'all have seen the pictures of this man. Do y'all really believe that he got paid to have sex? Because that's not what happened. Okay. In fact, he spent most of his income tax check on me. Most of it. You know how? Because Mike was coming over here spending probably upwards to at least $100 per day on Uber Eats for me. He was ordering food for us. He was ordering food for my kids. Now, I'm not talking about the way he looks because I had no problem with his looks. But there's no man in this world that would get paid for sex. Okay? So no, that's not what happened. Okay? So, it's his low self-esteem that drives him to even, okay, first of all, just the fact that I let him in the house, just the fact that I took 5 minutes with this dude, he was very lucky. Hey, why are you fighting the baby? Zeus? Okay. I'm sorry. I am not a superficial person. Okay. I'm not. But it's obvious that his low self esteem is what is driving this right now. I've never, ever, ever met a man in his 40s that would allow a bunch of trolls online to he's under troll pressure about me. And let me tell y'all something. I'm not a bad looking woman. Okay. We all know that. Come on now. Y'all done seen me before. I'm not saying that I'm all that, but dude, like, some people would say that you were out of your league over here. Some people would say that. And I don't look at people like that. I look at people as people. Okay. But, the fact that he's over there making excuses, and then he's doing it for women that literally I do look better than them in every way. In every way. I'm not a scheming. You know what? He judged me because I'm a genuine person and I wasn't recording people for YouTube. He judged me because of that. He said Tina did it like a boss. Well, that I don't believe nothing that Tina does is like a boss. So I don't go by those same guidelines on life, and y'all know it. He actually said that I was not a boss because I didn't record a man on the phone that I've never met. And this is the mentality. This is the intelligence of these men sometimes. Well, I'm sorry, sir. I'm not a scheming, lying prostitute. Okay. And I don't do stuff like that. I don't have time for that. I'm always busy. This is ridiculous, y'all. It is. It's ridiculous, and y'all know it is. Y'all know that this shit is beneath me as well. It's also very, very much beneath me. Very.
I don't even know you, nigga.
He needs to be flagged down live. If he doesn't get flagged down live, then we need to flag him anyway. Okay, because first of all, this man
trying to brag, saying you spent all your income money on her. I didn't spend any money on her. No,
he lying.
money on Fat Milk.
He's lying.
That's a lie.
He did spend his. I have the screenshots of him admitting it. He actually texts y'all. I got so much evidence on this dude. He Mike came over here every single day. Every day Mike was over here spending money on me. That ain't that big of a deal. He making a big deal out of it. He making a big deal out of it. He was over here every day ordering Uber apps off of the Uber Eats app. And y'all remember that day that we went to the grocery store? Mike paid for all of that. He paid for groceries. I mean, shit, sometimes I would spend a little bit of money, but Mike Mills spent more money on me than Mike Mills has spent more money on me than any man is that I've allowed. And you know what? I allowed him to spend money on me. I allowed. You don't have a family. Nobody loves you, not even your kids. Mm-hmm. Sure they don't. Your kids, your baby dada, your daughter, your retarded ass son. I don't give a shit about none of you niggas. You could believe that shit. Try me. Okay. Y'all, this is ridiculous. Why is he trying to act like a thug? Like this is ridiculous. This dude is making a fool of himself. Help me flag him so that he can stop. Because right now, it's so weird because he's literally like a zombie right now. I want to show that to you, but he is literally. Well, that's over you too. I don't give a fuck about you either, nigga. I don't know you. No disrespect, but I don't know you, nigga. Let's take this one over here, y'all. We got to get into this today. First of all, Tina, Mike, all of you say people, all of you ridiculous. I think one of her and Kansas. None of y'all have any spiritual authority. I don't even think they want to hunt Kansas. I think they want to in fact, it's just dumbly dumb to more dumbness. You don't know nothing about my family. First of all, my kids, my daughters they're with their. You know what? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, dude. My daughter is visiting Kansas City. She went to Kansas City to be with the father of her child. And y'all hear those noises that Jacob are making, that Jacob is doing? Jacob is really, really trying to distract himself from this. Because Jacob is very empathic. And I do have my protection up today. But, Jacob is a lot more calmer than that. So, but even before I hooked up with Mike Mills was doing this to me. Mike Mills stalked me for 5 years. Please believe that when he finally got a chance with me, he was spending that money. He spent that bankroll on me. That's how me and him both gained weight. When he got that income tax, that Reese bringing bottles with him and all of that. He's full of crap right now, you guys. And look, whatever your reason is for lying about this situation, like I'm past that. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my phone charger. I'm past all of that, dude. You need to act like a grown man. You acting like a little baby, a little joke. Stressing people out. Woosah. Hey, y'all, let's all say woosah. This dude flipping out like, dude, chill your butt out. My God, chill out. Hold on, y'all. Let me plug in my phone. Now, this is a test, you guys, because this entire camp, along with all of the people that are backing him up on this, these people have been trying to ruin my career. And so, y'all know this man stalked me into the bedroom, Mike. Y'all know the reason why I hooked up with Mike is because he would not stop stalking me. I'll go to the police right now with just the evidence that I have against him for the pay. Guys, this is the same dude that stalked me for 5 years. Okay? Sorry, y'all. This is the same dude that stalked me for 5 years. And it probably was my family members that paid him to do it. I told y'all my family does shit like that. This is another feeble, very feeble attempt at discrediting me and trying to mess with my career. And Mike, I'll have your ass up in court. I'll have you up in court if that's the case. But I ain't never had to do it. These people have consistently done the same thing. Otherwise, why would he be doing this? For what purpose? Regardless, and you know what? I never did a look. This guy has always evidently had a vendetta against me. I thought that we could make a positive change, Mike, but obviously you can't. So you're not going to go on here and embarrass me on YouTube. And for damn sure, none of you have the power to take anything away from me. Now, I know you a thief because you went to prison for robbing somebody, but please believe that I already got stuff locked up. This man is insane. Come on in the chat. I know y'all out there listening. Y'all can come into the chat. It's okay. I'm not even upset about anything. This man is hating. He's hating and lying. Just like De Niro Red, he's doing the same thing. And really, this has something to do with his thirst to get next to Alexis and all that stuff. Nigga, and you know what? When this is all said and done, Mike, none of those people give a damn about you, and you ruined a good connection with a good woman. That's really the way this is. And y'all know it.
I was upset about it, and I didn't want to talk to his mother about it. So I was talking to this bitch about it, and she immediately brought it to YouTube. So you know she's a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Playing victim.
Go eat a pussy for 2 hours.
Playing victim.
You know you want to. Go eat a pussy for 2 hours. Boom, you can have her. She can come on your show. Y'all could be together. Bro, I'm done. You can enjoy it. That's what you like. I don't want it. I'm good.
Now, y'all know that this is where he's being weak for his enemy right now, because first of all, he knows he don't mean that. And you know what? This is really, really sad. It's really sad what he's doing to himself.
My mom was in the hospital. She called me while I was in the hospital. That's the only reason why she knew about that. I didn't really volunteer that information.
Yeah, he did.
In the hospital going at the time that she called me. Yeah.
Mike is lying. He sits and talks to me for hours about his family, about his mother, about his ex-wife. He's not married to that woman anymore. They're divorced.
Bum can describe my dick, but he can't describe what his kids ate for dinner last night.
Okay.
Bum knows about me and Jamila breaking up, but he don't know who's fucking his daughter.
It seems like you done broke up all this hating you doing. And then why is he playing victim?
Yeah, she had no right doing that. I agree. She's a piece of shit.
Whatever.
See, I told her about my son. She ran to YouTube. But see, my son's 21 years old. And at this time, where he's at with it in life, he don't need to be living with his parents. He needs to be on his own. He's 21. It was time for him to go. And he's about it. He'll be getting his own place soon. He's with his grandmother right now, and he'll be getting his own place soon. Other than that, I don't give a fuck. He needs to be out.
He's jealous of his son because his son is light skinned.
Yeah, that was the same night. That's how she knew. Because I was in the hospital.
No,
She called me.
that was he lying. He lying. He lying. Listen, when his mother was in the hospital, that was like 4 or 5 months ago when that happened. Mike Mills has came over here and told me everything about his family, a lot. There is so much more that I could talk about that I'm not going to talk about. Okay, seriously, it's a lot of stuff that I could say that's really really personal. But for me, it's like I'm not on that at this moment. If he wants to stay there, that's fine. But bringing it to YouTube and also being a grown man doing this on YouTube, you're a 43-year-old man, Mike. You're a 43-year-old man. And trust me, I talk to women every day that got 50-year-old men doing the same stupid stuff that you're doing. And it's stupid. It makes no sense for him to allow these trolls to pressure him in this way. It makes no sense. And literally, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's talking about mama's house from his mama's house. Sit down, boy. Sit down, nigga. Have several seats, nigga.
It's sad, y'all. And I know y'all like to see the drama, so go ahead and see it. But at the end of the day,
yeah, the white man gave him 7 years. He blew his brother's head off, man. They disrespected your brother, nigga. So you looked at my docs too. Yeah, they put my docs out there. Yeah, so y'all know what it is. I don't even have to talk about that no more. Like as far as that, everybody that looked at my docs, y'all saw what it is.
he was scared. He was scared because the trolls had his address. He didn't like feeling vulnerable. Even though back when me and him were beefing, y'all remember when me and Mike was beefing and he allowed my address to be dropped in his chat? In fact, Mike Mills has been stalking me for a minute. And I don't know, is he the devil? Who knows? Who cares? There was just a bunch of people that was killed in California. Why don't you talk about that? Why doesn't he talk about topics that are important? It's sad, y'all. It really is the state of mind of a lot of these black men. And you can try to change them, but you can't necessarily change them. You can't. Especially when it's an ignorant black man, an uncultured black man. Okay, so cut it out, dude. You need to get offline with this mess. Are y'all flagging him at all? Like, where are my supporters at? This is so weird. I had all these supporters last, like the past few days. Where'd y'all go? It's okay for y'all to come into the chat. I know y'all kind of like we staying away from that, Jamila, because that looked like some. Listen, it's no different than what these people have been doing the past 4 years. It's the same story, different day. So, and I'm not doing anything to control it. I'm not lighting any candles. I'm not writing any petitions. I did do a reversal. And I also did a protection over my business so that they couldn't hurt any of my business. Okay. Do that. I do that all the time anyway. I have protection over my business, Mike. I have protection over my business and my reputation, and trust and believe people would hit up my inbox before they would hit up you or Tina, because Tina is dirty. Don't nobody want to work with no dirty practitioner. Hun, I do cleanses on people just like I did a cleanse on you. It's the only reason why you even started looking halfway decent. Zombie. This man is a zombie right now. Y'all, this is sad. This is sad. And yeah, it's hard watching him go through this or whatever, but it's like, dude, you shouldn't have been okay, who was the one all online announcing to everybody that me and him had a relationship? He was. He was doing that. So, if you're gonna you need to quit writing cashes that your ass, you need to quit writing checks that your ass can't cash. Okay.
Fully incomplete. You know? Yeah, how these niggas get at 21, start smelling themselves, they fucking. You know what I'm saying? They fucking, they smelling themselves, they got, these bitches and shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
I don't even really want to play his content because it's so flaggable.
Life, take it or leave it. It is what it is. I know your mother's upset about it, but hey.
Well, I know that this man was never good enough for me, and I stepped down off of my throne for him. So I'm stepping back on it, looking at him from a bird's eye view right now, honey.
Get your little apartment, get your little one-bedroom apartment, and chill. You're a single young man. You don't need no more than a one-bedroom apartment at 21. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no real girlfriend like that. You ain't got no kids. You got a bunch of hoes,
nigga. Oh God, guys, my allergies are so bad right now.
Yeah, I was out at 14, but they put me out. At least I waited until he was 21, nigga. I made him graduate high school. You know what I'm saying? He got a job. What else I gotta do, man? Fuck that. You gotta go now. Your other brother's 20, he cool. So he's still out with the one playing with the PlayStation. He cool, got his little friend, and he being easy. You want a whole nother bag, nigga.
I know I'm getting ready to find me a man, y'all. Especially, okay, so I'm about to get off of this for a minute. What I wanted to come on here and announce was that I am actually hiring. I am actually hiring a male practitioner, or not a practitioner, but like a male apprentice. So there's a job opening that's open. Okay. Curie, hun, you really need to get some business, girl. I'll discuss that privately. I'm not going to discuss the pay here. I'll discuss that privately. But you do have to do rituals. You have to train as a witch. So it's not just what you think it is. You actually have to train as a witch. Cause Dick Nail, I don't know who you are, but I know that you have been around for a while. If you are in the Atlanta area, and I will make an announcement, but I actually offered him the job. But he's not there. He can't even control his mind. He lets trolls control his mind, so he really can't come work for my company. And he knows that I offered him a job. He knows it. And, somebody that would repay somebody that was a valuable person in their life in this way, this man is cursed. Period. This is not my issue. This is this dude's issue. And I want, and you know what I decided? I decided I'm not gonna help him no more with that black sector. You got to deal with that on his own. Mike got to deal with that black sector on his own. I ain't dealing with that black sector no more with him. And he obviously can't handle it because he literally just bowed down to LA. Why would I be cursed, Curie? I just made over a First of all, I just made over $1,000 yesterday. No, I'm not cursed. This don't have nothing to do with me. This is Mike Mills. But why are you in here anyway, girl? You backbiting. You a clout chaser. You run around with Tina, the clout chaser. Y'all can't even get no damn attention on YouTube without talking about me, girl. Cut it out. Cut it out. You can't. Girl, bye. Well, you know what? I'm still married to Mike. Like, unfortunately, but you know, clearly he's in love. You didn't see those pictures? You know what? I think Mike don't have no problem with them pictures. He just didn't want y'all to know how in love he is. So, well, Urzuli, it don't even have nothing to do with money, though. What he's doing, literally has nothing to do with me as a woman and as a person. This has nothing to do with me. And we all knew that Mike Mills was two-faced. Oh yeah, well, okay, Urzuli. I spent some quarters and bought a pack of cigarettes. It's okay to, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I make money all the time at my business. My spirits take care of me. Absolutely. But yeah, he's not lying about that. A person spending quarters at the store doesn't mean that they're broke. And to be honest with you, Urzuli, let me tell you something that's funny though. Let me tell you that's funny though. I can go from having $1 in my account to having $10,000 in my account. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not that big of a deal. That's not even the point of the spirits. You know what the spirits are saying? And see, here's the thing. Let me tell y'all this first though. He was asking me to give him those quarters. Mike Mills was so broke up until the 20th. I don't think he gets his check or something until the 20th. He was so broke that he kept asking me to borrow money. Like, for some reason, the past couple of weeks, like the past 2 to 3 weeks, he kept asking me to borrow money. And then I told him, I said, Mike, you've been leaving a lot of quarters. It's like, when a man comes over and he'll take his pants off and he may have some change in his pocket. He every day when he would leave, it would be quarters just all on the side of the bed. So I started picking them up and collecting them, and then I spent them. But I told him, I said, you got a bunch of quarters over here. I was like, you left like $5 in quarters. $5 is $5. I value money at whatever. I don't care if it's a penny. A penny saved is a penny earned. Okay, Urzuli? Yeah, because he's being very petty right now, and he thinks that he's making me look bad, but we're all human and we all have issues sometimes. Dick, now, if you're craving white cake with vanilla frosting, you must be getting ready to either get married or have a baby or something. So,
Ain't this crazy?
And here's the thing, none of my clients are going to look at what he's doing and say, I don't want to work with her. Because at the end of the day, if you supposed to be with me, you with me. If you doing stuff like this ain't got nothing to do with no spell. I shouldn't have to cast no spell for you to not do this. I don't have women. Mike, I don't have no woman that comes to me asking me for a spell to make a man not do what you're doing right now. Like nobody does that. First of all, there's millions of men out here that would not do this stupid stuff that he's doing. And y'all know it. So he's replaceable. Like he's trying to literally go out with some kind of bang and, saying that Tina is an ordained high priestess. I'm not ordained by anybody but myself. But I can promise you that people that behave this way towards people that they love, you not only are you not ordained, but you ain't nowhere close to it. Because I would never do a person like that. I would never, even try that. And I'm going to tell y'all something. The last time Mike was over here, not that last time when we were taking the pictures, but he had stopped by and I was really excited because I had just paid up my credit card. Thank you to the spirits. I'm on the right track. And what I'm doing right now is trying to get my credit score up so that I'll be approved to move. And, black men like him need to understand that you can't put a black woman at a disadvantage. That is his intent, is to try to mess up my credibility. Well, why would that mess up my credibility except to people that are not supposed to be clients anyway? Yeah, he said Tina was an ordained high priestess that does Santaria or something that, and we all know that she's not. We all know that she's not. So, it's like, hun, well, I still have the ability to do a cleanse. He needs a cleanse right now, but Mike Mills, I'm not gonna spend no more of my spiritual energy on Mike. I don't know about y'all. Let him do what he gotta do. Let me get Curie out of here. Girl, go find somewhere to go or either go get a job. Let me get rid of the trolls. You're not welcome over here if you are a supporter of Mike Mills and his stupidity. I'm sorry. Oops. I don't know how I did that. I accidentally made the troll a moderator, you guys. Honey, look, this has nothing to do with spiritual power or whether or not I can cleanse somebody or break them of a hex. This is all of this man and his weak mind. He's weak minded. And I've been talking about him for weeks. I've been talking about how weak minded he is for weeks. This is really no joke how weak minded he is. This is why he ain't got nowhere in life. This is why he's hating on me right now. And y'all, I'm moving very, very soon. Oh my God, Urzuli. Let me tell y'all what he did though. So I was telling him that I'm moving, right? Because I don't want to be here anymore and the place is too small. And y'all, I make a lot of money doing spiritual work for people. I have a name for myself. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, right? So I was talking to him about my moving plans, and he actually said, "You're not gonna move by then. You're not gonna move by August." He actually said that. Hey, Peaches. Oh yeah, I know, Rocksteady. I agree. I agree. And you know what? Looks have nothing to do. You said please move on him from him. I know. Well, you know what, Urzuli? I've been trying to. He's made his presence very known on YouTube. This man stalked me for 5 years, and he's going to continue to stalk me. So the only way I can truly get away from him is either if the police finally put him in jail. No, he's my stalker, you know? And when you a woman and you don't have anybody there, well, the spirits were there protecting me, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And he's not gonna stop me from moving. He's trying to like he tried to discourage me from moving. He's disgusting. And you know why? He wants me to wait on him, you guys. He wanted me to wait on him to move. He said, why don't you just wait till I move? So I'm like, I'm not gonna sit and wait on you. So this is the typical low self-esteem having black man, and then he also knows that I am about to buy a home as well. So I actually am getting ready to rent my place and pay full rent is what I'm about to do. He was discouraging me from doing that. He's on Urzuli. He's on there calling me a Section 8 bitch or whatever he called me. He was actually encouraging me to stay on Section 8. What do y'all think of that? Tell me in the chat room what y'all think of Mike Mills encouraging me to stay on Section 8, even though I'm getting off. And my rent is almost $600 a month here. So when you think about it, why, like, I pay almost $600 a month here, right? So if I pay $600 a month, then I can pay $1,200 a month. If I can pay $1,200 a month, I can pay $1,000 a month. So that's the way I look at it. You know what I'm saying? When you get to that point, so, and he was like, every little bit help. Ain't no wrong with some. I'm like, dude, miss me with that. That's why you shouldn't discuss your finances or your plans with these men. Yep, Neurolay, exactly. Encourage, because for some reason it validates him. That's so sad. That too, but that like he knows that now that that's not possible because he thought that he was gonna start dating me and wasn't nobody gonna say nothing. But then LA began to stalk him, half of the black sector began to stalk him, and then other people that know me personally began to stalk him. Hmm. My pick? Which one? Which pick you when did and when? Like what date did I and whose energy? Be more specific. This is all a game to him. He just says that to try to act like he can tell you what to do. Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah. So that was 1 or 2 years ago. So you think I started looking different? I don't yeah, you're right, Neurolay. He is intimidated by my success. He is. He is. And this is something that I'm actually pretty used to when it comes to black men because I don't know why. I have no idea why. Oh, you think that I look different? Yeah, I do. You know what? I will tell you that you're right about that, Urzuli. Are you talking about when I was still skinny and I did look funny back then? Yeah, you're right. You are absolutely right. You definitely paying close attention. You know what? I will tell you that you're right about that, Urzuli. Are you talking about when I was still skinny and I did look funny back then? Yeah, you're right. You are absolutely right. Now he's streaming my show because he's so obsessed with me. It's ridiculous. Oh, Urzuli. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. I feel beautiful, but is what I don't like is this stuff. This is totally unnecessary and a waste of time.
I'm obsessed with you, but you're doing a whole fucking show about me right now. Okay, Jamila. So we don't have to get to this Mike Mills shit. Mike Mills obsessed with me shit. This is what we can do. After this show, I'm not gonna talk about you as long as you ain't talking about me. Move the fuck on, bitch. No, I'm not fucking with you. Fuck you.
Good.
This is the end. Here's the end.
Good.
Fuck you.
I don't believe him, but good, because he's been stalking me for 5 years. Yeah, you're right.
Stinking ass nigga. I don't want nothing to do with you on your fucked up hand.
Mm.
You can't, I block you on everything. Your regular phone, your business line,
Yeah.
your Facebook, and I'm gonna block you on my chat too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's exactly blocked. She loves this. She wants attention. She loves all this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like your
He's being lied to on his platform. There are a million other things that I would have rather it done. This crap that he's doing doesn't help me at all. So he's got enablers over there. Is what he has that align to him. He's on literally, I'm gonna tell y'all what's happening. A chat room full of trolls is in control of this 43-year-old man. Facts. So, I would rather, like, of course I'm going to be talking about this, and Bly time, she just likes the attention. I'm having a complete public meltdown with the dude that I've been sexually involved with for the past 6 months. Of course I'm going to be talking about it. Of course. Not that I have anything to explain, but I need the support. So that's why I'm even on here even talking about it, because my son is a good support system for me, but I feel like I have the right to talk about it. He's telling all these lies about me. So, and it's stupid.
Weak ass nigga like you can cause all this friction. She needs to go. You know what I'm saying?
Now he's blaming me. Did you hear what he said? He said if a weak man like you can cause all this friction, she needs to go. So he's upset with me because I'm not going to control him. Are y'all listening to this? I'm on something else. I'm getting ready to move out of this house. One of the houses that I'm looking at has a pool in the backyard. All hardwood floors. So, dude, like, I got a lot more in these, y'all, them low-lifed women over there, they're not looking forward to anything. Oh, no, thank you. I appreciate it, Neurolay. You're good. You're good. I appreciate the support because I need it. Because I appreciate the moral support, because at the end of the day, I did have a lot of feelings for him and I do care about him. And, no woman should have to go through this for what? But if it's meant for it to go down like this, then it's just meant for it to go down like this. I'm not going to do anything to stop it. This don't have nothing to do with spell work, nothing that another witch did, a breakup spell. This don't have nothing to do with no breakup spell that Tina did. Tina can't even break up with me. How's she going to do a breakup spell on me and Mike, and she can't even pull herself away from me? This is all about his weak-mindedness and his mental issues. For real. I'm just telling y'all what I know. Then he trying to say, so I'm supposed to control you, a grown man that's older than me. Stop it. My energy is going towards my children. My energy is going towards my clients. In fact, I've got rituals that I have to do for clients today. I got to order supplies today.
stay live as long as I'm live. Oh, come on, Styles. You know you'll go behind me, my man. What you talking about, girl? And brag about it. I'm gonna be laughing about it. He gonna brag about it.
He is so ridiculous. First of all, I have no plans of sleeping with anybody else from YouTube ever. So he's over there tripping. Yeah, I will, and I'm gonna come back and get those readings done too. I'm gonna go get my makeup put on and stuff, and get myself together to finish the readings. Is what I'm gonna do. Because this ain't nothing but losery and bummery. This is bumchuckery, y'all. I think I wanna. You know what, y'all? You know what? I think I'm gonna rest up until I gotta do my clients reading. No, I'm gonna get me something to eat and rest up. I'm gonna watch me one of my favorite TV shows. It's either gonna be Weeds or um I'm gonna either watch Weeds or True Blood for a little bit today and like chill out and relax. Ain't nobody gonna worry about this dude. Because at the end of the day, first of all, you ruining your relationship with somebody that you know you gonna be calling. And you know what? When Mike Mills calls me, when he contacts me, I'm gonna expose him on YouTube when he does it. I'm gonna expose him because this is ridiculous. Yeah, you're right, Diamond Duchess. Exactly. Exactly. And you know what? To be honest with you, like, I ain't even gonna say that because that'll really hurt his feelings. I'm not even gonna say that. He needs a real woman. Y'all, this is hilarious. You're not a real man, but you need a real woman. How is he a real man? Please explain to me how a weak-minded, and he is a Gemini, y'all. Just to let y'all know, Mike Mills is a Gemini. His name is Michael Moore. He lives in Grayson, Georgia. He's a Gemini. He actually is very weak-minded. So if you a Gemini, y'all, you know what? Some of y'all Geminis are looking in the mirror right now at this dude. Hit the thumbs up too, guys, so I can gauge who all is in here. Thank you, Neurolay. I definitely will. Always do. You know what? I know that this is like a test because literally I ain't cried. I ain't did nothing. I ain't been sad. I ain't been depressed about it. It's just the reality of it. This is sad, y'all. You know what? This is an example of somebody that does not have control over themselves. Because regardless to what he's talking about, I've never ever done anything to Mike Mills to deserve the stalking and the harassment. And this only proves that he has not became a better person. So I'm not a good woman and I'm not a real woman because I can't change you. You want me to change you, even though no other woman would ever be able to do it. First of all, you have to change yourself. Now, I was holding that beast inside of him at bay. I was holding it at bay. But I got other fish to fry. I got other stuff that I want to do. I'm not going to continuing to use all my efforts and energy on a man that literally is not even worth it. I'm not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit up here and do spells and stuff, even though I've already reversed I've reversed his intent. I'm doing, and you know what? I'm about to do some mirror magic on him too. Okay. Nobody trying to control you, dude.
Like I said, man, I had like deaths in my family and shit, and I had other issues arguing with my real, woman and all that, so.
He ain't got no woman. That woman ain't with. The Mike don't have no woman. He don't have no woman.
She's put a tattoo on her, so the tattoo made me feel like, okay, I can't just leave now. You know what I'm saying?
Mike Mills told me to get that tattoo, y'all. He's, it's hilarious. Mm-hmm.
I had two people that died out of the court. So, you know, that's how that happened. You know.
I got Michael tattooed on my lower back. Big deal. I'm in love with Archangel Michael. So that was really the only reason why I was willing to do that is because it's the same name as Archangel Michael. It was a distraction after he stalked me for 5 years, y'all. This is turning into comedy. Lies, lies, lies. Mike Mills has been talking about moving in with me. He's been talking about leaving or not leaving, but selling his house. And he's been talking about buying a house with me. He's lying. And even if you didn't, even if you was just saying it, okay, move on down the road then. Looking like a scarecrow over there. Looking like a scarecrow, y'all. He is ridiculous. He's this, and you know what? You know what's so pathetic? You know what's so pathetic? He's explaining himself to trolls, y'all. He's literally explaining himself to trolls on YouTube that he will never meet. He don't even know if these people are real. He's never met any of these people and he never will. And he's online explaining himself to trolls. That's ridiculous. Good Lord, man. You know what? He is a peasant. My ex BFF was right. She said he's a peasant. And that's exactly what he is. Let's listen to the peasant talk. He's a peasant. Mike Mills is fat. He has a very big gut. He's short.
Yo, I swear to God, man, I could have beat on this bitch when she was like, okay. For real, man.
He trying to exert his dominance, y'all, but nobody is buying it. Y'all, he's trying to exert his dominance. He don't have no dominance. He's being dominated by a bunch of trolls. Then I'm trying to figure out, is this a 43-year-old man? He's lying. He didn't give me no money, no, but he spent money on me, of course. This is sad. Weak.
That's not even a big deal, man. That's not even proud about because I didn't want her to get that fucking fast. I don't even want my name on her. That's embarrassing.
And that's why he asked me to do it. Oh God. You embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself.
Let's show you right. Let's show you right off. Yo, what's up, family? This is Styles, man. This nigga, yo, I'm about to end the stream, man. This nigga gonna stay live, and he's only staying live try to fucking curb my numbers. Yo, this nigga is pathetic, man. Pathetic.
He just called somebody else pathetic, but look at what he's doing.
Change you. You want me to change you. Even though no other woman would ever be able to do it. First of all, you have to change yourself. Now, I was heard that beast inside of him that day. I was heard it that day. But I got other fish to fry. I got other stuff that I want to do. I'm not going to keep continuing to use all my efforts and energy on a man that literally is not even worth it. I'm not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit up here and do spells and stuff, even though I've already reversed. I've reversed his intent. I'm doing, and you know what? I'm about to do some real magic on him too. Okay. Nobody trying to control you, dude. You ain't got no woman. That woman ain't me. Frank don't have no woman.
He don't.
Mike Rose telling me to get that tattoo. Yeah,
He's a liar. You're a liar.
He did it live, y'all. He did it live.
I said, all right, fine, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you call telling you to get it.
Lies. And he's blatantly lying. But I got Archangel Michael
Let me get up out of here, man.
on my back.
He's gonna stream all day talking about me. I'm tired of talking about me now. So I'm gonna leave. Bum, you enjoy talking about me.
Oh, you're tired of talking about you? Oh, wow. And I can't believe that the queen narcissist got tired of talking about himself. My goodness. Jackie, that boy been stalking me for 5 years. Shamelessly stalked me. Had no shame. But in reality, I'm going to tell y'all women something. When a man does something like this, it's a sign that you know that I don't belong with that person. So he can keep on going. He's way too weak. Period. And I've been talking about this for a while. I'm going to let my phone charge up and I got to run some errands. But I am going to come back and I am hiring because I need a strong male practitioner is what I need right now. Because I was going to hire Mike. I was going to let him come work with me. But he's obviously too much of a lowlife to do that. So I'm planning to start my business. I'm planning to start my store, actually get a store. And then also you guys know that I'm moving. So I've got way too much stuff to do than to be tripping off of this dude. Look, you obviously don't have yourself established as a man. You living with your mama and your baby mama. That woman is not your woman. If I was her, now I see why she don't want you. Now I see why she won't have sex with you. Because look at the things that you do. And then you a big baby. You just a big baby. You can't even appreciate what you have and talking about you going to get your own place. He wants to get his own place. He wants to move. And he's mad because I am already doing that. Because he may not even live with the baby mama. He probably live with his mama. I'm willing to bet money that Mike Mills lives with his mama. And yeah, he did spend that entire income tax on me. You texted me saying that you spent all of your income tax on me. However much that was. He can't afford to move. Well, I can, and I'm moving very soon. And, you could just tell that, look, at the end of the day, you just a hater, Mike. You've been a hater. You're not man enough or strong enough to be with a woman like me. I'm a high priestess. I can't have no weak-minded idiot in my life. I can't do that. So right now you keep saying, oh, I'm rejecting her. No, I'm rejecting you because you're too weak to be with me. And those are the facts. And you know what? I'm not even going to look at the situation emotionally. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to look at the situation emotionally. I'm going to look at the situation for what it is. Either you got it or you don't, and you clearly don't have it. You clearly don't have it. I got things to do. I got to run down to the DMV and get the registration straight on my vehicle. I have to do that. I don't have time for this retarded behavior from this stupid man. He's stupid. And please believe that when you come begging me back, I'm going to expose you when you do that. I will be exposing this dude when he does that. And I'll probably end up going to the police because a man like you're a train wreck, Mike. You're a train wreck within yourself. You so thirsty. You so thirsty that you stalked me for 5 years just to do this. You know why? Because you're inadequate as a man. You right. You don't make as much money as me. You don't have what I have. You don't have no knowledge. You don't have no protection. Trust me, your ancestors ain't got nothing to do with what you're doing right now. In fact, they're going to let you have it. They're going to let you have it. I don't have to sit back and witness that. I'm over here, guys, when he came over here that day, and I was in a good mood and he was in a foul, funky, my life sucks. And I was telling him and you know what? You try to uplift a man like you. You try to be uplifting to a man like you. But I can't lift you up if you can't lift yourself. You bigger than me. You fat, in fact. So if you can't lift yourself up, what make you think I'm going to be able to do it? Trying to be uplifting, and he's sitting up here hating. Oh, you paid off your credit? Yeah. He was just hating about everything. Oh, it take them a while to report that to your credit. It take them, they can update your credit score in 24 hours. He was literally hating. And you know what? The fact that, guys, I'm gonna be moving very soon. He got bad credit, and he got jealous of me because I paid up my credit card, because I did get my credit score up to 650. But then I kind of fell behind a little bit right at the time that I was messing with him too. About right at the time that I started messing with him, about a couple of months later, that's when I see, and that's what I'm talking about, man. Me and you ain't even equally yoked. In what sense of the word? And instead of you being a man and going and getting your stuff together, what do? You come out here like a weak pansy mama's boy is what you do. This is sad. So you on there talking crazy about me because you can't stand up and be a man. You a little boy looking for attention. Still at the age of 43 years old. So it is what it is, hon. You can go on there and sell a pipe dream, tell them that Tina is ordained and all that. It ain't gonna never stop my flow. Nobody judges me based upon you. In fact, Mike, they judge you. People judge you. People don't like you. I let you in to my heaven. And what did you do? You decided to go and be a worthless pansy, a weak-minded loser. Do what you do. Matter of fact, I think that some of y'all think it's cute, but you know what? I do have a family to raise. I do have children to take care of. I want my kids to live in a big house. This is what I am working for. And then right as I'm about to get there, you pull this shit. Oh, not only, and you know what, it's on and popping. Oh, we back to doing spiritual work on you and everything, dude. You about to catch hell. Facts. You about to catch hell. Because we getting ready to get up out of here. And guess what, guys? I almost told Mike Mills where I was moving to. You know what? I'm getting ready to play some music to thank God. And Mike Mills ain't gonna know where I live anymore. Because please believe that I know that your crazy stalker, obsessive ass was driving past my house before you were allowed entry. You drove past my house several times a day. And see, a man like you feels more comfortable with being a stalker. Because we all know what you gonna do is you gonna drive past my house, try to see who's over here. But you know what, dude? Pretty soon I won't be here. And you won't know anything about me. Cause I ain't about to sit up here and And you know what? He messed up. You fucked up, dude. And you know you want to know where I'm moving to. You know you want to know. Uh-huh. He wants to know, but he ain't gonna never know. So you out. You out. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. They definitely made him show himself. And you know what? You the one that's sitting over there looking stupid, unhappy. You the one sitting over there with literal love, romantic relationships with trolls. You are pathetic. You couldn't handle a real woman if you had one because you had one and you couldn't handle it. So it is what it is. And then the fact that you weak for Lamar, the fact that Lamar is a stronger man than you should be very embarrassing for you. The fact that he was actually able to play you, Mike, into doing everything that you did. And I'm not going to hook up with Lamar. So, you know, and see, you're a very limited minded black man at this point when you sit up here and say, I will hook up with him or whatever. Dude, first of all, I would never, ever, ever be with somebody that is even remotely like you, man. I want somebody that got some good sense. So, you know, but you tried to pretend that you had good sense, but you couldn't keep up appearances, evidently. because you don't have good sense and you don't own your home. You a spoiled little boy sitting there crying to your mommy. Keep doing it. Mhm. I'm starting to believe that too. I'm starting to believe that Mike is low key homosexual as well. So I agree. I agree. I think he's got some kind of homoerotic obsession, and I'm not no hoe, so you don't pass me to nobody. And you know what? Tina jealous, and I hate to say this about Tina, but Tina jealous because she would love to be in this position, which is ridiculous. Because girl, she the one want to be passed on to Lamar. Girl, bye. All y'all can just buy. All that black sector stuff, that stuff is done. And I knew you wasn't man enough to walk away from the black sector. You're not a man. Don't you ever sit up here and believe that you could ever be a man. And don't you ever sit up here and believe, Mike, that you could ever be enough man for me. Because you're not. He does get stressed out over Lamar. He does. He cares about what Lamar thinks. In fact, the reason why he didn't want me to upload those pictures was because he didn't want Lamar to hurt his feelings. And literally, it was nothing wrong with Mike in those pictures. What's wrong with Mike is obviously his personality. Okay? So, hun, you could never be where I'm at. You could never be with a woman like me, which is why you did what you did. And if you start stalking me again, Mike, because I know you're going to start stalking me again, you will be in jail this time because I have your address now. All right. So I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good day. Let's turn away from these unproductive, low-lifted black men that are doing this stuff right now. Not the ones that are at work. There's a lot of black men that are at work. They run their own businesses. They're very productive. Those are the black men that I'm looking for. The fact that you failed, the fact that you couldn't leave the black sector, the fact that you're so weak-minded that you allow trolls to control your opinion of me, the fact that you allow trolls to cause you to stalk me in the first place. So anyway, I'm about to go, Chaz. I gotta go. I got readings to do. I'll see y'all later.